I hear of and have witnessed these going from drugs to religion stories all the time. Yet it is truly just exchanging one crutch for another. But which is truly the better crutch? Oddly, neither are the better crutch in this situation. The two share the exact same traps. They offer the exact same benefits as well. This is also the likely reason we see almost all such crutch exchanges fail. Drugs can be any crutch, any vice that is addictive, and religion can be almost any religion, though there are a few which do not qualify as a crutch, which you will have the ability to determine the difference after this video. My use of the word crutch in this matter is apt. Even though many other descriptive labels have been used, crutch is the most apt I have ever found. A crutch is something that props you up, requiring little or no effort on your part. It makes you dependent on it while giving you the illusion of freedom. Strange how the physical and metaphorical definitions are similar. Drugs will destroy your self-worth. They make you feel as if you cannot accomplish anything without them. Drug addicts will feel useless when they are sober while being an active user. Thus, without the drug, the addict cannot feel capable, strong, or even worth anything. But when under the influence of the drug itself, the addict feels capable of anything. The drug will make the addict feel as if they are special or something that has meaning. The drug will prop the addict up, and perhaps the addict will do some great things while under the influence. But the only reason they cannot do this while sober is because they feel they need that crutch. Religion does the same thing. It tears down your self-worth, telling you that you are worthless, useless, and evil. Religion often calls you an abomination and claims you cannot accomplish anything without it. Then it props you up, claiming that the God of that religion can help you. The God can make you worth something. The God can help you accomplish anything. The God becomes the drug, the crutch of the believer. They believe, or they may do some great things under the influence of their religion, but the only reason they cannot do great things without their religion is because they feel they need that crutch. How would an atheist overcome drug addiction? This is often seen as impossible. Yet secular rehab centers have a far higher success rate than the religiously based ones. Even Alcoholics Anonymous has no better success than those who quit drinking all alone. So what does the secular rehabilitation offer that religion does not? Well, it offers self-worth, which is the key and most important aspect of ditching the crutch. They build you up. You learn to stand on your own. You learn that you are valuable just for being you. And most importantly, you learn that you are capable of great things just because of who you are. So the secular rehabilitation methods remove the fallacious dependence on the crutch instead of replacing it with another. But there is a dark side to all this from the religious method that should be addressed. The addict also feels that they need a crutch, yet since they cannot force themselves to believe in a mythical crutch, they fall back to the drug crutch. We are all atheists at heart, because that which cannot be demonstrated without blind faith cannot be a valid replacement for anything that can be. Thus, they turn back to what they know is real, what will really give them the feeling of self-worth. They return to the drug. This is the reason that religiously based rehabilitation fails so much. When one crutch is real and the other is imaginary, the imaginary one will fail to keep them standing. So they must resort to the real one eventually. But when you remove the crutch and teach someone to walk on their own, they have no reason to return to that crutch. Now, not all rehabilitation will ever be successful. Some people are just incapable of resisting the crutch. For those, it is not their fault. Yet it is their responsibility. Another aspect religion uses to trap people. It removes the responsibility from the addict. In the same manner, it props them up. Secular ideals will allow the addict to feel the weight of their choices. It is their responsibility to avoid the drugs. Only their willpower and action can accomplish this. And they have the power in themselves. It does not come from an outside source. So to those who believe they have become clean and sober because of some higher power, when you relapse, consider why you felt that you were strong when you were clean and sober. Was that strength really from the imaginary being, or was that strength from you? When you next choose to try being clean and sober, try a secular support group. The worst that can happen is you find friends to encourage you more instead of calling you worthless. To everyone else, don't do drugs. I can't think of a better way to say it. It's just not worth it. If you do, though, That is your choice, but please do not. I have seen drugs ruin too many lives, the same way I have seen religion ruin too many lives.